long as you don't say nothing that stitches me up.
Nah.
No.
We got
That's why we got you on here, really. Yeah.
Nah, it's all good.
Lovely boy.
Okay. You can do the introduction today.
What? Every time, Geese. It's your thing.
Go on, bro.
That's what people wait for.
No,
Drum roll, please.
you do the introduction.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to
Okay.
Apollo Gyms Beyond the
Beyond the
Counter.
counter. It's a bit worrying that I had
You-
to
we
finish
should-
that for you.
I
and
know,
you're
yeah,
thinking
It is.
about it.
Every week. This is what? Number 9?
Yeah,
10?
this is actually number 10.
Yeah.
So you can interview us. We just tricked you.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good job. It's a good job I don't fold under pressure.
No, welcome,
Welcome.
Yes, my guy. You good?
Yeah, I'm all good. Ryan
Mr.
and Amar,
Brothers.
thank you for having me on. It's probably been a little bit longer than what we all wanted. You
We
know,
said it a long time
I
ago.
know we've all spoke about doing it, and yeah, this week, next week. Forget about that. We're here now, so
People are busy.
yeah, life gets in the way.
and you got people to beat up.
Yeah, I've literally, believe it or not, it's 1:45 now. I got home from sparring this morning at probably 10 to 12.
Yeah.
Shower, lunch.
Is that when you
change.
messaged?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally today. So
On it.
yeah, it's and it's like I know when people say, you know, you're busy. Like no one's never too busy, like in that sense. But when you digest like your day or what
Yeah.
you've actually done from waking up to like now, it's like bloody hell, that's busy.
Yeah.
You know. So, but we're here, so it's all good.
Okay, start from the beginning. How old are you?
27,
How long you been boxing?
19 years.
Since a kid.
19 years.
Well,
Yeah,
I've been
he's a
training
baby.
I've been training since I was 8. So I started at 8.
Throwing hands, boxing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. At first, it was like a bit of a just something to do. Like I've always applied myself to sports, so that'd be anything like football, rugby, basketball, like PE in school. That was just like my forte, and then got introduced to boxing. Got took down to the local boys club in town. Give that a go, and it was more, as I say, just for like something to just keep me occupied.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely, I thought, bloody hell, like I like this, you know. So, but then unfortunately, where I started got shut down by the council because they were. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with like rules and regulations with like children, like the health and safety was non-existent.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
people coming and going, adults around kids, that kind of stuff, and obviously things were a lot different back then. So, I probably then stopped for, you know, 4, 5, 6 months.
Completely.
Yeah. Just to be fair, I'd love to tell you what I did in that time, but
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Nah,
mind
you're
blank.
kidding.
Yeah.
Just imagine how good you'd actually be at boxing if you committed to it.
yeah. Stick out them 6
I know,
months.
yeah.
And
That's
then,
a long time though, bro.
yeah,
That's a long time.
I suppose as like a kid, yeah. But like you say, I was only 8, 9 years old because I'm August born, so I'm like later.
Yeah.
Obviously into my school year, and then my stepmom found Triumph Standard, and then literally from, as I say, 8, 9 years old, I was there till 21.
Amazing.
82 amateur fights, 60 wins, couple national titles, numerous box cup golds, other little tournaments won as well. So yeah, pretty well documented and you know, experienced amateur career.
Better, 28.
Yeah,
27.
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, and then obviously turned over into the professional ranks. But before I did do that, COVID just hit. So again, the whole world was paused. So that kind of delayed me 18 months,
Yeah.
you know, 2 years essentially by the time I
To
got
turn
my,
in pro.
yeah. So by the time I got like my medical license, all that kind of stuff sorted. So, yeah. So and then I had my debut 23rd of October, 2021. Yeah.
Just coming out of COVID. So.
Yeah, literally, like it was like all stuff kind of got opened up back to normal, and then it was like, right, okay, I can go for my license.
Let's
And
go.
yeah, like
But
let's
through COVID, what did you do?
just trained. Just,
What, yours?
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
house?
yeah. Just literally like
Road running.
yeah,
Garage.
I
pretty
see him
much.
running all over the place.
Yeah, pretty,
Okay.
Yeah, it's mad.
yeah, pretty much. It was like you could still go out and go for a run.
Yeah.
We converted the garage into a gym,
Yeah.
bought a bag, and that's all you can really do,
Yeah.
really. You know, stuff in the garden when because obviously the weather was all right, so that was a bonus. And sounds silly, but COVID was actually like a good time because it kind of there was no distractions. You could
Focus on you.
and you would go one way or the other. I think you know you'd either go
Off the rails.
it's COVID. You know,
Yeah.
let's get a takeaway. Let's do this. Let's do
Get the
that.
slippers on.
Yeah, pretty much. Whereas, you know, I suppose without even thinking back, I just yeah,
Use it for you.
I just knew like what was coming, and I just stayed to it, and yeah.
So what put you into boxing? Before we go on to like your boxing career, what put you into boxing?
As I say, conveniently, it was so my stepmom's friend, her son did it,
Okay.
and like we'd go out on weekends as like mum, dads, and that, like obviously the kids would go off and play, and they could see that I was always hyper and that kind of stuff. And the friend's mum said, you know, bring him down to the boxing gym. You know, Thingy started. He likes it. Give it a go. So, give it a go, and then, as I say, outlasted him. You know, I couldn't tell you how long he stayed for over me, but I just kept to it, and then got shut down, and then, as I say, started back up properly. Yeah.
Was it
yeah.
like one of them things like love at first sight? Like when like a lot of kids when they kick a football for the first time, or you remember
You
it.
know, don't you?
You just know what you like and what you don't.
Yeah, I think so, and I think like looking back, it must have been my second or third session they had a sparring, which is you shouldn't be doing. You know, you know, I only put gloves on Monday, and it's
Yeah.
Friday, and I'm punching someone.
Yeah, black eye boxing.
Excuse me. So, but I think it was probably that I liked.
Yeah.
You know, and just something.
Straight in the mix of it.
Yeah, and just just something that I thought I was good at. So, and I'm one of those kind of characters that people say, oh, you know, you're good at this, you're good at that. And I've always said anything I apply myself to, I know I'll be good at. You know,
Discipline, though.
yeah,
And the practice, you got to practice.
yeah, of course, and just that urge and will, wanting to win. You know, that's just something that's been programmed in me. You know, self or just from being brought up, in a gym, and as you just said, Ryan, like discipline from 8 years old. And I think that's the difference with like a lot of kids this day and age. You know, they're not taught discipline. And that's why it's easy to go down like a wayward path. But as I say, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up. My evenings after school were spent in a boxing gym, not on the street. So
Yeah, that's okay.
So yeah, I can probably say it's made me who I am today, essentially, from starting so young.
But at the time, like, you're saying, like, straight out of school, straight into a boxing gym, did you understand it? Or was it a matter of, like, yo, mum and dad, what are you making me do?
Nah, it was me, like, wanting to go. Like,
Yeah.
Like, it was me, like, wanting to go. And, like, I'd always remember, and, like, I always say it to people, some days I'd be like, I'd say to my mum, like, I ain't going to school today. Like, I don't want to go to school today. And she'd be like, all right, that's fine. But if you're poorly, you can't go boxing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
Actually,
And
I
I'm-
don't want to go
Mum's a
schooling.
clever-
and then I'm going to get dressed, whereas, like, if I was, like, lazy or didn't care about it, I'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
sound, like, kick
Chaos,
back,
sure.
whatever. But, like, that was, like, the bargaining chip. Like, if I knew it was going to affect boxing,
Yeah.
or, like, if they knew that it was going to affect boxing, then,
That's their bargaining chip.
yeah.
Mums are so clever at
Smart.
that.
Yeah.
Mums are so good at that one.
And obviously, like, when I was like younger back then, smartphones and stuff weren't really a thing. So,
Yeah.
not trying to preach that I'm obviously old, but things are a lot different.
Bro, if you're old,
we're-
No, but you know what I mean, innit?
Yeah.
It's like phones weren't how they were, and kids used to play out and that kind of stuff. So, but again, it was always like boxing's first, like, and I've been taught that. And looking back, my dad was probably a bit harsh on me, when I was young, and people would say to me, let him be a kid and da. But he'd just stick to his guns, and if it affected boxing or coming the way of boxing, it weren't happening. And there were certain times, certain situations where I'd be like, but then like looking, it's only now that I'm older, I look back and I go,
appreciate it.
bloody hell, thanks so much. Like,
Yeah.
But do you understand that?
yeah, you're like now,
Yeah.
but like you say, you try to tell a kid to do something that they don't
They're
want
gonna
to do.
push back.
Yeah, it's just instant rebel. But again, that's where like the discipline comes into it again. And looking back now, I'm thankful for it essentially.
Yeah, of course.
Did your dad do that, do you think, because you was that good? Like, you come across to me as like a naturally gifted guy, athlete.
Yeah, probably like, and it's like, it's funny, isn't it, right? You guys are both parents, and I dare say you probably said before, like, my son's the best this,
Yeah,
my daughter's the best that. I'm sure I'll do it. You know, every parent's proud, right? So I think the fact that when he's probably sat back and like watching me do it, and I'm winning, and even if I've lost, I'm coming back, and you know, it's
But
like
still they say
yeah,
that's my boy.
yeah. So I'd also
because he's a vocal guy as well.
Yeah, Jesus, you know, but and I think that's probably where like a lot of my popularity comes from, because and I've said this like recently, you know, the more I've been on interviews and stuff like with the professional side of things, but like I think why my like support and stuff like that so big is because my dad's been speaking about me boxing since I was 8, 9, 10 years old. And for them and for adults to see me now this age doing what he said all them years ago, it's like no one cannot appreciate that. You know,
that takes everyone on the journey.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, of course
that's one thing I've definitely noticed with you. So I've known you since I've been here as one of the owners, so probably more so like the past 3 years. But you attract people of all ages. So someone from as seasoned as Noel, not calling Noel old, but like, you know, but Noel's...
I'll let you say that.
But Noel's been there. And then you got someone as young as whoever, like everyone kind of respects you. They understand, okay, cool. Like the younger lad will do it just based off the clout, you're a Brad pro boxer. But the older lot, like probably even us included, there's so much respect for you as a human and you as getting into the ring and, you know, getting punched and being punched. Like, it's not easy.
Nah, it's like I said to Ryan not so long ago, the pull-up bar that's upstairs. I've got a video of me hanging off that in 2014, just after a pad session. So it's like when I see someone like the old boys now, who's still training here, he's still boxing. And they're like,
just come back from Dubai.
Like it's that like salute, and it's just like I don't know, call it admiration or appreciation or what. It's just I think the way that things are, especially in this day and age, it's so easy for people to go left or right, and you know, fortunately I've gone the right way. And
not many people stay true to their craft all the way through. Not many people, especially young.
You know, like I think back to like talents that like are boxers, like amateurs, and it was like, whoa, you're good, like you're really good,
and fell off.
And then it's like a year later, you're like, oh, where's such and such, and they're like, oh, I packed in. You're like, what? Like,
why would someone pack it in there for that good?
Just lifestyle.
Is it
lifestyle? Yeah,
the love.
And the circle.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say like the top, I'd say one of the worst ones, or like the main reason, women. Like sounds silly, like
distraction.
Sounds so silly. You ain't got to go training today. We can go out for dinner. It's all right, it's only a couple of drinks. Like and it also takes a good woman to, of course, you know, to like understand that. But like, woman's one answer: friendship group, your peers. You know, who do you associate yourself with? Your circle. You know, so there's quite a few factors that do come into it, but. Again, you've had
a good circle.
Like
from what I know, anyway. Your circle's been solid.
I've got a great group of friends who like understand what I'm doing, like who understand what I do. I've got a very understanding partner, and you know, I live with a good family. You know, I've been brought by a good family, so it's not all like Brad's a good guy. It's like the reason I'm a good guy is because of the people behind me.
I mean,
nurtured.
So
keep you grounded as well.
And you know, and if I can give off or, I don't know, come across like a certain way that gives someone, I don't know, like an advantage or, okay, if he's doing that, I'll try that. And then if it works for them, then sweet, you know, happy days. But
because you are super humble.
I tried. But do you know what?
Super humble.
I nearly lied then by saying I tried to be. I'm just me. Generally, like, you know, one thing I'll stand on is that I've never changed. Like,
no.
Generally, if I probably got a little bit weirder, like, as you like spoke on earlier. Like,
I like weird.
I've developed some very, very weird ways over the last few years, but again, it works for me, and you know, long may it continue.
So what's next for you now? So obviously, then you've gone pro. You're what are you now? It's your
13-1.
13-1.
Yeah, 9 knockouts, I think.
Yeah,
should know that. Really,
and you got a big following.
Yeah, so that's
especially locally, you got a massive following.
Yeah, that's something that I'm very, you know,
very privileged and proud to be able to say, really. You know,
Mm.
it's not until you speak to people in the boxing world, and, you know, some people can't even sell 30 tickets, you know, whereas I'm, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, I've even done 600 tickets, you know, so, and that's not just my first couple of fights where people are like jumping on the bandwagon, you know, that's been consistent over 14 fights. So, you know, like I boxed that. So I've had two contests in Dubai. The first time I still sold about 60 tickets, you know,
Dubai,
but to do that for a place 7 hours.
To go in.
No, so not all 60 like flew out, but I'm pretty sure it was around 20 people who flew out, and then obviously people who are no over there who support the journey as well. So yeah, I'm just very, very, very fortunate, like very fortunate. But again, it's like that gives me like that extra gear,
of course it is, yeah.
You know, and it also ensures you that you are doing the right thing, right? Because people wouldn't spend money, time.
You gotta believe in the person.
Yeah, it's, you know, to come support, and, you know,
And that's how you earn your money as well, isn't it? Then.
Yeah, so say for those who don't really understand, because I've got no promotional contract, so I'm not promoted by a big
Matchroom.
So like a big platform. I get ticket deals, so how it has been, like, I'll refer to like the early days, because as of recent some things have changed with the bigger shows and whatnot. But it's like, right, okay, here's your debut, Brad. You've got to sell minimum 40 tickets. That's going to pay for your opponent. You've then got to do an extra 20 tickets. That money then goes into the house. Whatever's sold after that, you get either a percentage, or depending on what deal it is, you'll go 50-50.
Wow.
So it's like, you've got to sell, say, 70 tickets before you've even put £1 in your pocket, right?
Yeah. But you're paying for your opponent.
Yeah. So that's how it works. Whereas normally, Whereas normally, if you've got like a promotional contract,
of course,
you get paid. They pay for your opponent to come over, and obviously when you get to the bigger fights, it's there's your purse. Yeah. And then whatever tickets you sell, you then get your commission off that. Top, So, but yeah, it's not all glitz and glam, and it's not like, you know, you're a professional boxer, you must be minted. No, far from that. Trust me.
So you're potentially doing all that work, all that running, all that strength work, all the graft that people don't see, that want to do it, they dream about it, but they ain't got the balls to do it.
Yeah.
And you're getting nothing.
Yeah.
Mad.
And if you actually like, you know, if you want to be, you know, go into details and like break it down. So a year now you have to get like an annual medical that requires brain scan, bloods, an overall medical, eye test. I might have missed something out there. And then you've got to renew your license.
Yeah.
Well, your license now is 180 quid. Your brain scan's over 600 quid. Your bloods can be.
That's all on you.
Yeah. Your bloods can be £200 to £300. So let's just say all in, you've got to pay £1,500 for the year to fight. Some kids don't even earn that over 3 fights. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, it's really not what like people think, and like people can probably sit and listen to that and be like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
But I just love it, man.
Yeah. It's the risk to reward, but that's the big picture.
And obviously, fortunately, I sell tickets, so I've always done okay.
Yeah.
I've not done great, but I've done okay in the sense, like,
you can live.
Yeah, and like, you know, I've got great sponsors who have, you know, trusted me, believed in me, since not from being a professional, but from being an amateur. Like,
that's what you want, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you
from
know,
the ground zero.
Yeah, and like, you know, even to like the grounds, even down to like you guys as well. You know, like I'm very privileged. Like when I come home on weekends, I've got the gym. You know, there's another gym that I use the ring at, spar at as well. So I'm so fortunate, like, generally, and like I say it to my missus all the time, like, and it comes with, and it does come with a bit of pressure, because to try and express how lucky I am or how lucky I feel, it's hard to do it. Do you know what I mean? Because like, I know people don't do it for like no financial gain, no, they just do it for me.
But don't
and to try and process that, it's like, whew. Do you know what I mean?
But don't that say about you though?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
If you were a dick,
it'd be like,
Yeah, literally. Okay, cool.
Well, I probably won't be sat here for starters.
But because you are so nice, like even like for people that don't see it, when we see you in here, it's kind of like a very much everyone goes out of their way to make sure that there's a hello somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's
like,
just,
you could be running on the treadmill, and
Yeah,
you know
it still works,
you're literally you'll be running that way. But you're sort of sitting there like,
yeah.
and that says a lot about you.
Yeah, it's again, it's you know, it's I'd probably I like you say, sometimes it's probably hard to put into words, but you know, I suppose credit to my mum and dad really, you know, it shows I've been raised right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
You know.
what stops you then from getting signed to like a Matchroom, Eddie Hearn? We could beat him up.
No, you can be
We'll have him.
The bargaining chips.
As long as he keeps Joshua off the table, we're all right.
Yeah. Now, nothing stopping me really. You just need that opportunity. So, you know, you just need, you know, you just need that opportunity. And like I've always said, like when my time does come for that, I'm there to stay, right? So I don't just want to be the person who can be like
2 fight flop.
Yeah, 2 fight flops. Oh, he sells tickets. Like, yeah, we'll get him in because he puts bums on seats. Like, no, like I'm there to stay. Like I'm not like an in and out job. You know,
career.
Yeah, like I'm there to progress, and that's like the stage I'm kind of getting into now. Like in like that time period, you know.
Do you feel ready for that now?
Yeah, like more than to be honest. Like as I say, I took my first loss this year, which was, you know, a massive learning curve for myself, and but again, you know, didn't change me. Unfortunately, I know
that's mad because all you know is winning.
Yeah. And I actually worked it out. So it's like, so I went full time. I left my job, so I was a car mechanic. I missed that bit out for the viewers. Like I was a car mechanic. I left school with nothing. I passed PE and drama, failed everything else. Walked into a Jag garage. The bloke literally said to me after, he said, "You got the job because of how you are." I think it cost them an extra X amount because I had to resit maths, English, and all that kind of stuff again.
But like, how you carried yourself?
Yeah. So I basically got it so that how I come across in the interview, got the job. I was there 4.5 years, and then managed to get a couple of sponsors. I actually left for half of what I was earning to go be full time, and then from when I turned full time, my last 13 fights, I won 12, stopped 7, 4 in the first round. So I was like, wow, this is the difference then, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That extra training session, the extra recovery.
Proofs in the results.
Yeah, still trying to get into like learning the nutrition side of things at this point. And then it was like bang, COVID hit. And so I was like, oh, I am scuppered kind of thing. But anyway, then obviously fast forward to now, you know, took my first loss and took a step back to like look at things, you know, realize what I did wrong. No point dwelling over it, you know.
Do you know what went wrong?
Yeah. I mean, combination of things really. You know, misjudgment on my behalf, little bit of lack of experience, paid a hefty price for, you know, like a small mistake. But
you were comfy in that fight.
Yeah.
Don't want to say comfy as disrespectful. No, you were in control.
Yeah, no. To be fair, like I remember coming back after the third round, and in my head I was thinking, "This is easy. Like what?
Feel good.
Yeah, like it's going slow. Yeah, I'm all right." And then, like you say, that's probably the worst thing that I probably could have done. You know, thinking you've won before you've even really started. You know, so. But look, it is what it is. You know, I didn't dwell on it, and fortunately enough, I've still got the same people who had before around me after, which also says a lot about them. So, you know, boxing's a very fickle game. It's like it's so hard to get up here. You can stay there, but trust me, like when you slip and you're down,
Bro, look at all the greats.
Yeah, so I mean,
people want you to fail. Sometimes.
Yeah, no, they do. But
someone who's successful, they want.
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel now?
Pretty much. But if anything, it's probably like relieved a little bit of pressure that I probably tried to bury. But you know, now like what have I got to lose? I've already lost. So
did you feel pressure on that? You know, like the fact that you had that 0.
Looking back, yeah. Like you always tell yourself, no, like I don't care what anyone says, and you know, each and every individual is different.
100%.
You know, whether that's in a fight,
business deal, job interview, you know, like everyone's perception of things is completely different. So, and it's like I was telling myself that it's not that, like, it weren't a big deal or like it weren't a big fight, because that was my way of like coping with it, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like looking back, it's like, nah, man, like it was a big deal. Like it was like, you know, you've sold just shy of 600 tickets. You know, you're fighting 15 minutes away from your house. You've got all these people coming. It's your first like mainstream, you know, boxing on Sky Sports, all the media, the press conference, the weigh-in. It's a big deal. Do you know what I mean? And then if I'm sat there going, it's nothing, it's nothing.
Naivety.
I'm lying to myself,
of course.
You know. So, but again, a massive lesson learned, and you know, something that I'll rectify in the future.
And now what's going to happen going forward then for yourself? So obviously you're going to have more fights.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I would have ideally liked another 2 fights this year, but obviously the way that the year's zooming away from us, it's probably going to look like one, and then hopefully get back out early in the new year as well. But just keep progressing, like, and then I'm always the person who's I'm always 2, 3, 4 weeks away from being fight ready.
You're always ready, innit?
Yeah. Like I'm like gone are the days where like I used to balloon up and, you know, ride high on a victory, like you know, like most do. You know,
you're back at it.
Yeah, like I'm always training.
I remember going to watch one of your fights, and then literally about 2 days later, I see him running. I see him running on board lane. It's like, there he is again.
I think
non-stop.
I actually said to someone this morning, I think it's been my last 3 or 4. I think not for any over reason. Probably like I'm still buzzing off like adrenaline, but I've got up the next day and just gone for a little steady plod, and then I probably had the Monday off, and then I'll. You know what I mean? Because
this wasn't a steady plod, by the way.
Because I'm gunning it. It's gunning it. And then
you can tell he's running fast. You've got the headband on or the
yeah.
In a sweatsuit.
Yeah,
when you just fought, where you lean, relax.
And then it's like I'll have a day, maybe 2 off, and then I'll come down here. You know.
Why is that though? Is that down to you, or is that because you
just
slip
into just the way my brain works.
Mentality.
Yeah, just the way my brain works. Like. But I'm aware now, like, it is good to have a rest. Like, you know.
The older you get or the more sensible you get?
Both.
Yeah.
Both, really. And again, like, I know it even comes down to things like the reason why, like, I stay around my weight. Like, weight comes off me slower now than what it did when I was 22.
Naturally.
Like that. So, like, in like the last 5 years.
It's amazing, bro. Look at my hips.
Yeah, it's like,
look at my hips.
But like you think it won't happen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still young. I'm still, like, I'm training probably harder, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we know.
I'm training harder, and I'm like, yeah, man. Say like last time last time it took me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now I'm like 3, 4 weeks. I'm like, so it's not right, yeah.
4 weeks.
I feel your pain so bad at the moment.
No, we get it.
So bad at the moment.
So, and then not only that, just like the whole like mindset side of things, like stay on it. It's like
to be ready. Is that for like cancellations and stuff? Will you take cancellations?
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Ready.
Yeah, it's like because especially with like how boxing is now, there are opportunities there when like you least expect it.
Yeah.
So it's like, and imagine, say you're my manager, and you get a phone call that we've been praying on, been waiting for forever.
Is your guy ready?
2 secs, Brad. Just had a phone call. I'm out of the piss, or
stuff in your face.
I'm like that. I'll phone you back in a minute. Or like, I mean, do you know what I mean? Or like you've not been living the life for the last month, or you know, there's so many things. So
you gotta be ready.
Yeah. Like I'm just like you said, like
because the career's short, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because by the time you're what's the retirement?
33, 34, I'd say. Then but again, it's all like life. It's all like lifestyle dependent. So it's like. You could probably go longer. I mean, there's boxes now that are like 35, 36, 37. But
would you want it?
It depends if the love's still there. As soon as the love goes, then because it's too dangerous. But like for me now, like I've not even thought about finishing. Like, I'm just getting warm. You know?
Yeah, you're 29.
Yeah, like
it is literally
27. Oh, shit, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
So you're feeling like
no. When you're starting to get weight off it,
you're feeling like that at 27.
You know, I'm saying there's like a difference now, like in like the last 5 years.
That is
definitely like, but like, obviously that's all about growth and stuff as well. So,
So if you could have like an ideal opponent to go into now,
Yeah.
like dream fight, I'm gonna go in.
Dream.
Like like when I used to go sleep at night and I'd be thinking, oh cool, my dream would be like I'm at Wembley and I'd score like the winning penalty, something like that. Your dream opponent now is gonna be who? Walk into the ring and the dream is okay, cool.
I wouldn't.
Uppercutted, hooked him, and the
I
guy
wouldn't say opponent because like I don't know.
all time opponent.
Oh, all time. Like, who'd want to box?
Yeah.
Cool.
If you had the chance.
Probably Canelo. Like Canelo. Like I just like him. I don't know why. So,
Canelo's it.
Is that the style? The style of fight?
yeah, I don't know. Like I remember him or probably Gervonta Davis. Obviously, I know there's like a weight difference there, but I remember watching Gervonta Davis. Well, when I first seen about him, I must have still been in school, and then like when Instagram first come out and stuff like that, and I was like, come up, and I was like following him, and yeah, he's got all these bouts, all these things, and like, now he's like a star, you know. So, but two things I've always said to myself, like to do with boxing, as long as I'm successful and happy, then I'm fine. You know, as soon as I'm not happy or I don't feel like I've been successful in what I've done, then it's like that's when you have to like assess and like have a talk, and like have a talk with yourself. But like I'm in a good spot now.
And that never fluctuates. Or it hasn't fluctuated.
No, like it does. Listen, because like there's times where you can be fed up. Like there's times where you think, fucking hell, like you know.
But the majority of it is.
But yeah, I just love the hustle. Like love the grind, man. Like like I was knackered yesterday, like, but I know I've got to get a run done. Like I still come down, done the run, bang, bed early, up today, spar. I'll have to train again today. Like
what is your normal day then?
Bloody hell.
Is it every day?
Monday, so I train twice a day, Monday to Friday.
Twice a day, Monday, Friday?
Twice a day,
morning and evening.
Monday, morning and evening, and then once on a Saturday, and then Sunday rest. But even before, I'd even try and slip something in on a Sunday. But like now, it's like
it's important.
I just need to
that's a lot.
Unplug, man. Yeah,
that's a toll on your relationship as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But like you said, like I'm living away from home in the week. You know, like I'm not at home. Like I'm not very present, and it's like. Boxing is a selfish game, you know. It's like, as I said to you earlier about having someone understanding, you know, like I can't go out for meals. I can't. I'm not meeting my mates down the pub. I'm not doing these things.
You're walking around with black eyes for about 6 months. And everyone remember that black eye you had, and everyone was like, "Yo, bro, what happened to you?"
Yeah. You know, so like you have to factor in all these things, but for me, it's worth it. You know, for some people might not say it is, but I just love it, man.
You can tell you
love it. Yeah. It's my life. Like, it's
you got that twinkle.
Yeah.
I just. I mean,
but he's also got that switch, which is nuts with it.
Do you know what? I've never seen him fight live. I've seen him on TV.
I've seen the switch.
It's
I'm
weird.
I'm not actually like a violent. Generally,
no, you're not.
I hate confrontation.
You're not at all.
I hate awkward situations. Like I'd always be like the first person to avoid like anything bad. Do you know what I mean?
But there is a switch for you.
Yeah. Well,
there has to be.
Yeah, there has to be. Because if not, I'll be walking in bum.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So. You know, when you're actually stepping in, that's actually a solid question. When you're stepping in and you're like, okay, cool, it's go time, touch gloves with the guy, go back to your corner, you know, look into the crowd, take a few deep breaths, and you turn. Are you literally just going, oh, cool, I'm going to take this guy's head off?
Kill man.
Or are you
nah, because you've got to be calculated.
Or are you relaxed and you're like, okay, cool, I'm going to go, I'm going to feel him out, get my distance, and then crack.
Yeah, you do. Obviously, like.
So it's game plan.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like in the amateurs was different because you've only got 3 rounds. So it's like fast, you go in, crash bang, wallop, like, and then you get caught. You like slow down a little bit, kind of thing. Whereas now it's like, you know, you have to.
Because it's a different standard.
Yeah, and there's more on the line, so you can't be as reckless. You know, like I'll be honest, like as an amateur, I wasn't obsessed with winning, because you almost can't be. Because then as soon as like I lost it up, and then it's like world over, you know. So I'd just go in and it's like I'd do my best.
Yeah,
I'd do my best. I couldn't do. If I did my best, that means I couldn't do no more. So win or lose, I'm satisfied. Yeah.
What's your take on these like white collar fights?
Good question. I feel so bad. Someone's phoning me, which
Just take it, bro.
We can edit.
No, we ain't gonna edit out. We're just gonna keep it in there.
Finally, he's changed. He's changed already.
There you go.
No, it's my manager's son, which is.
You know, it's no. We'll say it's Eddie Hearn.
He's heard it.
Eddie, that's it. Eddie wants brothers. No, we want our commission.
Popular boy.
Sorry. Let's see what he comes back to me anyway. The white collar. It's good for what it is, but it's very dangerous. Like, like that's the side of it that I don't agree with, in the sense of people are doing it because they're bored.
Yeah. Want the challenge. Some people want the challenge.
Yeah,
the experience.
Like,
of,
like that side of it is like, oh, okay, like fair enough. Like you're setting yourself a goal. I can appreciate that. You know, you want to get stuck into like a training block.
So you do the legwork first, and that's cool.
But I think like, going in and like fighting, it's just a bit like
dangerous.
Yeah, most of it's like bragging rights, isn't it?
Yeah, and only because to me it's just not very fair. like I've been to a couple to like support people who have been to support me, and you know, friends or whatever, you know, and I'm like,
why is it not fair though? Is it because like the loose cap?
So they'll put you in like someone that's 10-0, and then you're a newbie, and then just putting you in, and you're literally just going.
You've had 6 months training, you've been fighting for 2 years.
Yeah,
right.
That's a massive disadvantage already, isn't it? Like, walking boom.
Yeah, literally.
Because like they're all underfunded and they can't put in.
Yeah. It's just, and it's just like, it's just not as serious. So it's like, you know, there's no.
The average.
I mean, I might be wrong, but you know, there's no like medicals or anything.
No, there's nothing.
I don't think. You know, whereas it's like I've got to get a yearly brain scan. You know, yearly eye test. Of course. You know, that kind of stuff.
Is that headgear and all that, man?
They give you. I think they give you heavier gloves and the head guard. But the thing is, like, it's like you know better than both of us. You can't play boxing.
No. I spar in 16-ounce gloves, and like there'd be times, and like the person's wearing a head guard, and I'll still bust my hands up. Like, you just do, like, and so it's like. If it's hurting my hands, it's hurting your head, or it's hurting your elbow, or whatever I've caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who's the best person you've boxed against him? That you've actually stepped out, even in sparring, you thought, "Whoa, fucking yo!" Like,
Cal Brook, probably.
Is it?
Yeah.
That like, good?
And he can just whack. Like he's so strong. Yeah.
He's been doing it forever as well.
Yeah. Like he was strong. Yeah. So.
Like, did you have him though?
No, I wouldn't.
He's not going to look at his door.
No. I'm honest, innit? I'm honest. He ain't been in the gym for a while, but like when we sparred, it was like a good few years ago, that kind of stuff. But again, like an experience that money couldn't buy, kind of thing.
Of course.
So yeah.
How'd you win?
Yeah. Oh, more than You
had it, bro.
More than. But yeah, like I've sparred, plenty of good names. Fought some good kids in the amateurs that are now doing well as a pro, and I'd like to consider that people have said the same about me, in the sense of they've fought me, and then he's up there. Yeah. So, just like I said, long may it continue.
Brad, what happens if it don't work out? Let's say
Good question.
your next few fight, like I think you're very much like me and Ryan in that sense. It's gonna work out.
Yeah,
you're not thinking about.
I ain't got an answer, to be honest. Yeah, because I ain't thought about it, and I think if I reeled off like a 5-step plan,
it'd be like probably shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, because as I said, like it's too dangerous to not give it your all, like, and it'd be like a misjustice on my end for the people that leave trust in me.
I fucking love that answer.
Yeah, so there's no options.
It's win or win.
This is it.
Love that.
This is me. So
figure the rest of the shit out later.
Yeah. As I say, like, as long as I'm successful, happy,
and healthy.
Yeah, of course.
That's the beauty of life, though. You always got a chance to figure it out. You've always got time. No matter what happened in the circumstance, there's always going to be another. Okay, cool. We can. There'll be tomorrow if we're lucky.
Always. And like you say, like there can be times where I'll have like a bad spar, and then I'm like pissed off for the day, or I've had a hard week training, then I come back and then I'm grumpy because I'm like, because I'm tired, and then I'm like, I'm taking it out on my missus, or like
that's in every relationship.
It's life, isn't it? Though it's so
that's the beauty of having a good partner. Though.
Yeah. Like George is very understanding.
And she knows no different. You've been the same.
Pretty. That's probably the beauty of it. Like
I've actually not changed.
Yeah.
I've probably got worse in some aspects of
Doesn't everyone?
you know.
Because you've been together a long time.
Yeah, yes, 6 years. Nearly.
6 years, yeah.
6 years.
So you've always been the same.
Yeah,
but getting
yeah. And like you say, she's come into me doing that. So it's also, it's not like I've got with her and then I started doing that. Like I've always done that. And like you can ask her, so you know I'm not lying. Like I've said from day one, like boxing.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
And I'll say that
from the get go
in the early days. So then it's like you get like 2 years in, and it's like, what did I say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then because then there's no arguments, right?
That's such a good example as well, because you're just being upfront in the circumstance or the situation. It's just like, cool, you know, I've got to apply myself to this. Do you love me? Cool. You're buying into this. That's my
knows from the
it's the life, isn't it? It's the life.
And obviously you buy into hers as well.
Yeah.
So you support her.
Yeah.
How much she needs to be supported as well.
Yeah, it's like a full circle moment, right? But I suppose that's why things work the way they work.
Any plans on the next fight now?
It was supposed to be it was supposed to be end of September, but for whatever reason the show got pushed back, so it's now looking like end of October.
UK.
Yeah, back in
far away.
Back
4 weeks.
Back in the UK, yeah. So it'll be back in the UK, back in front of my lovely home crowd, and hopefully it's local as well. So I'm just waiting on the announcement for that, and then hopefully we can get the ball rolling.
Do you have any tables?
Certain shows do, yeah. Certain shows
That's
do.
So we just like tables.
Tables.
Next table when there.
So you ain't got to go to the bar. I'll just ask them to put I'll have 5 floor, but I'll just put them in like a little circle for me.
Yeah, done. We'll have that. Honestly, we'll have that. Absolutely, 100%.
So,
okay.
All good.
Okay.
I've enjoyed it, boys. I know we've been.
Bro, just last question.
Go on.
What would you say about people who are struggling with their kids? Parents which are struggling with their kids, and then like troublesome kids, and we always say, like, we say it a lot. Ryan and I say it a lot as well. Get them into something.
100%.
Like, you know, it'll calm them down. People say, "Well, take the anger out of them," stuff like that. Like you've all at the beginning, you said that you was always up to mischief, so that your stepmom put you into it. What would you say, as I know you're not a parent at the moment, but obviously, God willing, in the future you will be. What advice would you give to parents to say, okay, cool, you know, don't worry about your kid getting punched in the face. That's a hard thing. If I was to imagine my 6-year-old kid getting punched, flipping out, man. Yeah, I couldn't watch it.
What does your dad look like?
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's fact. Yeah, how big is it? How big is it?
No, it's not.
Oh, God.
Tattoo's not a good look, is it? Like, damn it.
What would you say to the parents? Like, okay, like, just give like a sentence of, no, don't worry about it.
I don't think there's any better way to install discipline in a child than a sport or at least a hobby, right? So, and it's like, it can be seen as like a leverage thing as well, in the sense of like, so what I said earlier about, that's fine, you want the day off school, that's fine, you ain't going boxing though.
Yeah.
But okay, now if the kid turns around and goes, all right, that hobby ain't for them, find something different, but get them into anything. Like so I went to Woodlands, and we were fortunate, we had great sports facilities there. So like our PE lessons would sometimes play wheelchair basketball. I would try my hardest to be the best at wheelchair basketball. I knew I was never going to do it. It's like football, right? I used to always go and goal. I know I couldn't do like with my feet, but I'd either jump and save the ball, or the ball come in and like I'd punch it, like. But I'd still apply myself.
Yeah.
And then it's like, not only that, the parents get a bit of free time as well, right?
Yeah.
So that's another good thing. But just get them into it, because I think it's time away from that.
Yeah.
Or the screens.
Oh, it's massive.
And who knows, like, what they can be. You know, I suppose it depends on like what you want for your kids as well. Like, do you want them to be growing up, you know, overweight or antisocial, or you know, there's like a list of things, but it's like, and I think this is probably why I can hold a conversation well better than like what's even 20-year-olds can do, like this day and age. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good day today. Yeah, you're right.
So
and they can't have the eye contact because they've not been in that interaction of like group settings,
massive,
like group activities. You know, and then when they try to do it at school, they're probably too cool to go with that fella, or they think that they're different to that person. Like, treat everyone the same.
Domino effect.
Yeah. Treat everyone the same. Apply yourself willingly, and you can only succeed. Like, you know, you can't.
you can't fail, in my opinion, if you apply yourself.
Phenomenal, man. Go on in.
My guy.
Right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we
Absolutely
good.
love that one, right? Thank you.
I could honestly
And
say-
where's the wait? Eddie?
I could
Eddie,
honestly,
he's gonna fuck you up.
I could honestly sit and chat all day. You know what I'm like, but
We're the same,
no,
bro.
it's good.
We appreciate
It's
it.
good. No,
Thank
no,
you,
it's
bro.
good, bro. It's good.
Thank you, my brother.